We have access. Heading to Oreilly's campground. Here we are, we've just arrived, just come through the boom gate. And they have set it all up really nice now. There's the safari tents just there.
Where are we going?
Gorgeous sunset. I think we're heading down towards the bottom, towards the right.
Campsite unloading zone. Can you read the instructions right now?
Yes.
This is Kiri getting ready to hike 50 meters.
Yeah, good on you. It's just the whole process.
We're just getting ready to hike down to our little first night camp here, which is in Oreilly's campground.
I think mine is actually the lightest out of everybody's.
That's because everyone else is carrying the heavy stuff and you've got just clothes and things in there. Look how many clothes you bought for this hiking trip. Unbelievable.
Whatever, I can't get my
clothes and food.
I can't get my arm in it. Okay.
This is Kiri's little hiking get up. She's ready to go. My feet are freezing already.
Is getting through the main campground onto the campsite that we're at in the bush. You can't do it. My son can't help but stick his finger up. You're so weird. Just stop. This is so pretty. I'm really hoping you'll see Alberts Lyrebird because it is winter time, so they should be calling more. Huh? This is it? Wow, we don't have to go far. How nice is this little...
What? My feet are so cold. 5 o'clock, you're out of bed?
Are you serious?
No.
I'm sleeping in.
You are not sleeping in.
I'm sleeping in till like 7 o'clock. It's so nice. I could probably actually take all of this crap off my head. Put my beanie on. No, we can't have a fire in a national park.
No, there'll be a fire. Alright, let's set up
what
tents.
goodies do you have?
Let's set a tent up.
Jake, seriously? This is some contents. We're just going to let Caleb set up the tent.
How about you just come and help me set up our tent?
No, Jake's going to help.
No, you're going to help.
I'm going to video. Jake can help.
Let me show you some tricks. Can't get that any further. Need new gas. Need new gas because this thing like jams up. It's just so deep. Okay.
Got your little yellow-throated scrub wrens just here. You can barely see it. Oh, there's a yellow robin. All puffed up because it's pretty cold this morning.
What's the one above it?
What do you mean? Oh, this is a Lewin's honey eater that's come in. See if you can find any remnants of food. Probably can't even see this on the GoPro. It's just too far away. And all night long I had a possum trying to get at the bags. What do we got here? Bit of apple puree, is it?
Something like that.
From the muesli. Breakfast. And our collapsible bowls. They are so handy, those things. You should have seen all the women last night at the community kitchen. They were like staring at these bowls and how amazing they are.
Till they get a hole in them like that one.
What's got a hole in it?
The bowl.
Are you serious? Nice. It was your first night. How did you go? Were you cold?
Yes.
Why? No comment. This is what happens when you ask a 16-year-old, almost 16-year-old, a question. So what's for breakfast, Jake?
Hello.
You're just making it up as you go?
Yeah.
So why were you cold last night?
So as you can see, we had a really late start to the morning and it was about 8:30 before we actually left. We wanted to leave at 7 o'clock, but it was just so cold we just couldn't get out of bed. Our target destination for the night was Echo Point Campground, which we've never been to before. And we still had at least another 13 kilometers to go before we stopped for the night. And with -2 temperatures expected and fires banned in the national park, which is totally not logical by the way, we wanted to set up camp and eat as quickly as possible. And so that's what we did. And we did make it before nightfall.
Boy, having a break. We've just hit another junction, border track, Green Mountains. We've just come 5 kilometers. That was us, yeah?
Yep.
Whew, well, that's an accomplishment. We're not doing the Binnaburra track. One day we will.
We'll come back that way.
Oh, we'll come back that way. We're heading this way onto the Albert River circuit. Here we go. Just keep walking. That's pretty strong to have a backpack, which weighs how much do you reckon?
Way less than me right now with the backpack on.
That's not very nice. You're really nasty. You're meant to like be kind to me and stuff. Alright, maybe don't push its luck. Yeah, I wouldn't keep going. Because that's where it connects to. We're relying on that. It's pretty strong. Okay, stop, you'll wreck it. Okay, Alberts Lyrebird's calling while we're eating lunch. There's our lunch. Some of it. Here we go. We just did a Karl. There he is. There's so many calling. Being a non-bird watcher, Caleb, do you think it's pretty cool to be eating lunch and hearing an Alberts Lyrebird call in the background?
Been able to hear them all day. Since we got out, before I got out of bed, I could hear them. Find all kinds of weird things in the bush.
What are you doing? You're crazy. The Wonga pigeon. You didn't like the sound of my voice. They're so hard to find in the bush sometimes. This one I just snuck up on and he thought I couldn't see him. But you gonna call for me, buddy? Oh, look, I speak Wonga. This is just some of the things you can see at Oreilly's National Park. So Caleb just went underneath this plant, which is called Wait a While, and you can kind of see why. Looks like it's just hanging suspended. Tiny little thread of a thing. So we've just arrived at Mount Durrigan, and it was a bit of a bush bash to try and smash through all of that, and we lost the tape. There's like little blue tape around the track, and we just lost it a couple of times there, but then we found it, and so we actually have made it up on top of the ridge. And as you can see behind me, there's just like these short little scrubs, which are really beautiful, and just still quite pooped, to be honest. I'm very unfit, but we made it and we're about to have lunch, so I'll go take you up there, and I'll swap this around, you can see where I'm walking. So these are short little shrubs. Jake went quite a while in his hair. This is what happens when you go bush bashing off the track. If you didn't have a mullet, Jake, this wouldn't be happening. This is some very obvious looking scratchings from the Alberts Lyrebird. Yes, I am taking photos of dirt, but this is Alberts Lyrebird's dirt scratching, so this is extra special.
Better than real dirt.
You saw log runners today? I love that you know what they are, to be honest. For someone who says he doesn't want to be a bird watcher, you know what a log runner is. Anyway, Alberts scratchings are all through here. Echo Point, finally. Ooh, it's chilly. Wow. That's impressive. That's an Alberts Lyrebird calling at first light. So awesome. There's another one over to the right. Okay, here we have some log runners. We've got a female over there on the left. She's got the more orange rufous thing. That's really cool behaviour just then. This bird reminds me of my mum, because when she was alive she used to just love watching these things scratch around like little chickens, looking for little invertebrates and other things. This is a little eastern yellow robin. You think it'd be too cold for him?
In the bath, doesn't matter how cold it is.
Yeah, I guess not. They'd be used to the cold up here. Superb fairy wren male, who's gorgeous. Little red-browed finch or firetail. Oh, I've been trying to find him all weekend. It's very exciting. Alberts Lyrebird is a very restricted range. Oh, off he goes. Oh, my goodness.
rocking the vines back and forth. Well, thanks for watching this episode, and as always, we appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and make sure you catch our next episode, where as a family, we have a weekend away at Bald Rock, New South Wales, just exploring the beauty, which is only 3.5 hours from our home. We'll see you next time.